There are an estimated 47 million of these people across the globe right now. You probably know one. You probably have one in your WhatsApp group explaining what a blockchain is for the 19th time. You're born as a crypto trader. Your mother's epidural is administered at precisely the wrong time. You come out 3 hours later than planned. Your first act is not to cry, but to check the price of Ether. It is down 2.3%. You look at the doctor. You shake your tiny head. The doctor says, "Congratulations." You whisper the word consolidation. Your father's name is Mark. He works in insurance. He will never understand you. Your childhood is defined by a fundamental misunderstanding of value. Other kids trade Pokemon cards based on which monster looks coolest. You trade them based on perceived future liquidity and market cap. You try to explain to an 8-year-old named Timmy that his Charizard is a shitkin with no utility. He punches you in the stomach. You call this a market correction. At age 10, you ask for gold for your birthday. Your parents give you a chocolate coin wrapped in gold foil. You spend 45 minutes trying to verify its authenticity with a kitchen magnet. It fails. You declare the entire fiat system a scam. You receive a $20 bill from your grandmother. You lecture her for 11 minutes on quantitative easing and the death of the petrodollar. She thinks you're talking about a new video game. She nods and pats your head. You take the $20. You do not spend it. You go on Reddit and ask how to convert cash into Monero without leaving a paper trail. A user named CryptoWolf99 direct messages you. He offers to sell you $200 worth of Monero for your 20 as a special deal for a young visionary. You send him the money via a sketchy PayPal link your mom set up for you. You never hear from him again. You consider this your first rug pull, a valuable lesson. And just like that, you reach the most insufferable period of being a crypto trader. You're a teenage crypto trader. Other teenagers get their first job at Applebee's or scooping ice cream. You get your first job mowing lawns. You immediately convert your entire $47 first paycheck into Dogecoin because you read a tweet from a guy with a laser-eyed profile picture. The coin pumps 8% that afternoon. You make $3.76. You declare yourself financially independent. You print out your Coinbase portfolio, which now reads $50.76, and tape it to your bedroom door. Your dad asks if you've done your algebra homework. You tell him algebra is for plebs trapped in the old financial paradigm. He sighs and leaves. You try to explain your portfolio to a girl named Chloe from biology class. You use the phrase asymmetric upside. You say the word macro 17 times. She asks if you want to go to a movie on Friday. You tell her you can't. You have a crucial resistance level to watch at 8 p.m. Eastern. She never texts you again. You tell your Discord group this is fine. Women are a distraction from the grind. The grind is watching a candlestick chart for a memecoin named after a cartoon frog. The chart does nothing for 6 hours. You lose 2% of your portfolio to fees. You consider this research and development. You graduate high school by the skin of your teeth. Your guidance counselor suggests community college. You laugh. You tell her you're waiting for your crypto to moon so you can buy the college. You move into your parents' basement. This is not a setback. This is strategic. You need low overhead to maximize your risk tolerance. Tag a former teenage crypto trader you know. They need to see this. The cringe is palpable. And then you become an adult with the trader genes in full bloom. You get a job. It's a data entry job for a medical billing company. You hate it. You refer to it as your fiat mind. You spend 70% of your workday scrolling through crypto Twitter on your phone under the desk. You discover leverage trading. This is it, the secret. You can make 100 times your money. You take a $500 position with 20 times leverage on a coin called Cloudbit. A famous YouTuber you watch said it was the next Solana. The trade goes well for 9 minutes, then it liquidates. You lose all $500 in under an hour. You spend the rest of your shift watching training videos about HIPAA compliance. You are dead inside. Your dating profile says financially literate. Ask me about my bags. You get 0 matches. You decide this is because women are intimidated by success. You go on a date with the one person who does match. She sells essential oils. You spend the entire dinner at Applebee's explaining how Bitcoin is a hedge against the inevitable collapse of the modern financial system. She spends the entire dinner explaining how frankincense oil can realign your chakras. You both leave convinced the other one is in a cult. You split the check exactly 50-50 using Venmo. She charges you a $1 fee for the instant transfer. You note the irony. You do not laugh. A bull market arrives. For 4 glorious months, everything you touch turns to green. Your portfolio, once worth $1,200, is now worth $19,000. You are a king. You quit your data entry job. You buy a used Lamborghini poster and hang it over your bed. You start a Twitter account called Wolf of Crypto Street. You tweet charts with arrows pointing up. You gain 83 followers, 40 of them are bots. You start a paid Discord group. 7 people join at $20 a month. You have a business. You buy an NFT of a cartoon monkey for $2,000. It is your profile picture everywhere. This is your peak. Subscribe so you can keep crying about people you've definitely met. New roast every Tuesday. You take your $19,000 and you go all in. This is your chance to make it to 100,000, to financial freedom. You YOLO into a new project called Terra Safe Moon and You. The white paper is 8 pages long and uses the phrase decentralized leveraged yield farming protocol 7 times. It sounds smart. The project has a charismatic leader who does Twitter spaces from what sounds like a bathroom. The price goes up 30% the first day. You are a visionary. You tell your Discord group to ape in, 2 of them do. The price goes up another 10%. You feel the warm glow of being right. You take a screenshot, you post it, you caption it, trust the process. The process is about to betray you. The crash is not gradual, it is a cliff. One morning you wake up and your $19,000 portfolio is worth $400. The Terra Safe Moon and You website now redirects to a Polish furniture store. The charismatic leader's Twitter account is gone. The Discord server is just one guy named Dave asking if anyone knows what happened. You do not know what happened. You refresh the price chart for 8 straight hours. The line does not move. It is a flat line near zero. You have been rugged. You lost everything except the $2,000 monkey picture on your profile. You cannot sell it. No one wants it. It just stares at you, pixelated and smug. You get another job, this time at a call center for a cable company. You are 34. You spend your days telling people to restart their routers. You spend your nights scrolling through new coin listings on CoinMarketCap, looking for the next one. The one that will make it all back. You put $50 from each paycheck into something new, something with potential. You lose 48 of those $50 every single time. The other $2 are eaten by gas fee. You develop a twitch in your left eye. Your dad sends you a link to a Vanguard Index fund page. You mark the email as spam. Comment your worst trade story below. Let's cope together. Years pass. You are 47. You have a new thing. It's not crypto. Crypto is for boomers. This new thing is AI-generated trading bots. You feed them historical data and hope they find a pattern. They don't. You lose money slower, which you interpret as progress. You meet someone, she's nice. She has a real job as a paralegal. On your 3rd date, she asks what you're passionate about. You talk for 20 minutes about decentralized autonomous organizations before you notice she's checking the menu for dessert options. You stop talking, you marry her. You never tell her about the trading. You have a secret bank account with $312 in it. It's for your next big play. You call it your Freedom Fund. You are 62. The big play never came. The Freedom Fund got used to pay for a new water heater. Your knees hurt. Your crypto Twitter feed is now full of kids talking about things you don't understand. They use words like layer 3 and restaking. It all sounds the same. One day, Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. A news alert pops up on your phone. You feel a sharp, familiar pang in your chest, not of excitement, of regret. A calculator in your head you didn't know you had instantly figures out how much you'd have if you just held. The number is large, it is meaningless. You close the news alert. You go to the garage to look for a tool. You forget what you were looking for. You stand there for a long time. You pass away peacefully in your sleep at age 88. Your grandchildren are cleaning out your house. In the back of your old desk drawer under expired warranty papers, they find a hardware wallet. It's a little metal device. They Google it. They learn it holds cryptocurrency. They get excited. They hire a specialist to recover the funds. After 3 weeks of effort, the specialist accesses the wallet. The transaction history is a graveyard of failed trades from 50 years ago. The final balance is 0.0003 Bitcoin, worth about $14 at today's price. The gas fee to move it is $19. They leave it there, a digital tombstone for a dream that never quite arrived. All jokes aside, these are exaggerations. Internet caricatures born on social media and spread like wildfire. Yes, the obsessive get-rich-quick mentality around crypto trading is real, but turning crypto trader into a universal punchline reduces real people to a single stereotype. Most people dabbling in cryptocurrencies are just ordinary folks trying to understand a new, complex technology, or seeking some financial security in an uncertain world. Behind every meme is a real person doing their best, often learning expensive lessons the hard way. So laugh at the absurdity of the cartoonish maximalist, but remember that financial hope, however misplaced, is a deeply human drive, not just a punchline.